Hello students, myself Aniket Joshi. I am having 16 years of experience in the IT and telecom industry. I want to thank you our today's sponsors LABTECH Innovations who has given us opportunity to interact with you or to talk with you. So in this in my journey I have done my BE in electronics and telecommunication from Mumbai University in 2006. After that I wanted to pursue my further education in the MBA, but I could not do that because of some personal limitations or family limitations. After that I have done the distance MBA from Wellinger while doing the job in the Infosys. During my journey I have observed few things which I would like to share with you, so that you can gain some experience and you cannot do the mistakes or whatever what I have done, and your journey would be more flourishing than me. That is my intent to talk here. So in this particular case, I have my work profile is basically in the project management and the program management. I have worked in the IT infrastructure as well as in the IT infrastructure sector basically. Apart from that, I have done the software project management. So in project management, I wanted to share with you about a project management journey. So first and foremost, many a times it is said that technical career is important or this. So it is not like that. To make any business or venture successful, you need basically definitely you need a technical guys, but apart from that it should get properly managed. So for that you need there is a need of a project manager. Don't think project manager is only a waterfall or something. We will come to that shortly. So in the project management, to develop a career in that, first and foremost is the behavioral skills. You should be very good listener, active listener. You should be very attentive whatever happening around you. Project manager is not a technical, but he should be aware, he should be well informed about whatever happening in the industry. So you should be very attentive about it. In the field of, apart from that, you should have very good presentation skills. It is observed that our people are very good, or our students are very good in technology and all, but sometimes we are lagging in terms of communication, presentation, listening, which will cost us. If we develop these habits from the childhood, not only from student, I'm saying from the childhood, then we should be definitely excel in our career, whether it's a technical, non-technical, or a leadership role. Anywhere you go in your life, these fields are very much helpful. If you have to go in the project management, it is advisable you should do the MBA with particular especially in the e-business or a finance domain, and with that you can start with your executive career. Project management was traditionally is a method how you are doing the management, how you are executing the task or achieve the goal. What are the steps you have to take? So before starting any activity, we are jotting down the things. For example, if we have to go for a vacation, we are doing that is itself a project, or we are doing that in day-to-day management or day-to-day life. For example, if we have to go for a vacation, we are deciding how much days we have available with us, how much leave we have, how many people are going, where we have to go. These all are the fields of the project management of, we can say, a vacation, project field vacation. Apart from that, we are contact their hotels and do the other activities and any vehicle booking or something. We are arranging the tickets. That all stuff we are doing well in advance. We are making our charter on first day where we are visiting, second day where we are visiting. So this all is called as a project. So this is a project management. So similarly in industry, if you have to achieve anything, for example, setting up of a data center, where you will set up a data center, how you will make it, what would be your budget, what are your probable customers, what are their needs, how you will fulfill them, how you will optimize that. Apart from that, the important thing is how you will optimize the value. The business is more interested in the numbers, the revenue. So how you will get the revenue from that. That all part is handled by the project manager or the program manager. So the project management is basically currently going into the two sides. One is a traditional, or we can say it's a waterfall model. Waterfall model is something like you do planning first, then you will go for the concept or the prototype development. After that, you after prototype get approved, you have to go for the execution. After execution, you will go for the support, arranging the support for that product or service. That is a one cycle, but in this you are going from step 1 to step 2 to step 3. So it is called like you imagine it like a waterfall. Water is falling from the higher level to lower level to lower level, like that. But in this case, the drawbacks what have been observed are, sometimes it happens that client is expecting something, but during the course of actual execution, his demands are getting changed. Many a times it is not possible to accommodate those demands, and then whatever the product or the service get developed, client may or may not need it. The classic case is example is sometime we have seen the big infrastructure projects. They are starting with some say about 1,000 crore, but actually when it got delivered, that budget is coming up to say 10,000 crores. So that time that it may possible that in between of that journey, sometime it may be the phase that that project or that activity should get abandoned or now no longer become a relevant. So in this type of scenarios, we have seen that these are the drawbacks of the traditional or the waterfall model. To overcome that, now the world is talking about the agile. So what is agile? Agile is something where the development team or you are making first of all customer, you are developing the service or product for the customer. So you are making customer as your partner in your entire journey. So you are breaking the requirement into the small pieces, and you are working individual piece. Okay, so after that you will, instead of directly designing entire path, you are just breaking first requirement, take it, work on it, show it to the customer, take their feedback, they give you feedback, you adapt it. In this method you will minimize the wastage. You have the customer involvement, so you will minimize the waste. Apart from that, it will give you the faster turnaround or faster reach to the market. So it is a beneficial for customer as well. In this scenario, in agile there are various methodologies like a Scrum, Kanban, lean development, extreme programming. It's not something that agile can be only implemented or limited up to software industry. The agile can be implemented in the service delivery industry, in your operations, in your infrastructure projects. Yes, there is a customization, because the waterfall method or agile method, these are the methodologies. It's not something a holy book that you have to do A, B, C, D. No, you have to customize it as per your organization requirement or the client requirement. So as a student, to join this line, as I have mentioned earlier, you should first of all having very good communication skill. It's a verbal as well as written. You should have the very good active listening. These skills are not getting taught by any course or a class. This should be developed over the period of years. So you should start focusing on that from the day one, or whenever you heard this, you should focus on it. To go into the project management, first of all you should get some industry experience first. After that, you should have some technological courses and all, like you join. It's not something that you directly go and start as a project manager. You should have to have some sort of a technical background as well, so that you can develop your career in the technical project management. So you should, for example, if you have to do for the PMP, which is a project management professional, one of the world's most renowned certification provided by the Project Management Institute based at USA. So for that, you should have at least 3 years of experience in the project management, or you should work as an engineer or something in the projecting, so that you should observe your industrial, when you will join the job, you observe whatever the things are happening around you. It's not something I am a developer or I am an engineer, so I will focus only on my task. I have to not intervene, but I have to observe what my manager is doing, what my team lead is doing. From that, you will get a lot of insights about it. So you should focus on that. Once you have certain experience, you should definitely go for, as I mentioned, PMP. Apart from PMP, that same PMI Project Management Institute is offering you the PMI ACP certification. There are also certifications in the program management, which you can choose for that. That is one part of the project management. Other thing is that if you have to develop a career in Agile, you start with a Scrum Master certification, Certified Scrum Master, that is called CSM. It is provided by the Agile Mania Institute. Once you have certain years of experience in the Scrum or CSM or Agile methodology, then you can, there are many certifications starting in the Agile, but Scrum is the most popular. So apart from that, you can even develop into the SAFe, which is also it is a Scrum of Scrum, you can say. SAFe is for example, in the Scrum, you are managing around 8 to 10 people. They are working together and develop some product or a feature. In a SAFe, you are developing it for the organization level. So many Scrum teams. For example, it's at least 10 to 15 Scrum teams work together. So it's around 150 to 100 to 150 people are working towards achieving some common goal of the organization or a business. So towards that is a certification. So you can do that also. Apart from that, you, as I have said, that you should have the focus basically on the learning the new technologies. It's not something, as a project manager, you should know how to do the coding. But yes, as a project manager, I should know what is a coding, how much time the developer or your team is asking you. So you should have that basic knowledge of multiple things. So as a third year or fourth year engineering student, I would ask you or recommend you can choose any, or if you have to develop a career in a cloud, so you should first select any one of the cloud, like there are 3 leading cloud providers. That is Microsoft, their product is Azure. Google, the cloud is known as the Google Cloud, and Amazon, which cloud services are under the header AWS. So you should sell all 3 services are the competitive, so their services or features are more or less same. So you can select any one of these particular provided. They have some foundation courses. After that, there is a intermediate courses and architecture level. In these 3 categories, there are different domain, like a networking, secure, for not for foundation, but for intermediate and architecture level, there are the couple of flavors available in all these, like a database. Then you have a networking, you have a security. So you can select any one of them and do the career in that. And after exceeding in excellence, having the excellence in one of this field, you should go for the second one. Don't start everything at a time. It will jumble up. And if you have expertise in, say example, you have done the Azure architecture, so believe me, you can then, after that, you can go for multi-cloud certifications, where you don't have to do again the Azure, AWS or the Google architecture courses, because the concept wise more or less cloud technology is similar. So after that, you can go for that. After doing these things, you will get some industry experience, and then you can start with the project management. So friends, to become a successful in your career, you should, in the path of cloud and the project management, as we have discussed so far, the summary is we should have the good technical knowledge, as well as we should have the very good behavioral skills, like presentation, communication, leadership. These qualities will be developed over the period. So please focus on that, and all the best for your future. Thank you.